Hi Gemini, I am here to do your general 2022 reading for you. We're going to do all 12 months to see how things are going. And this is with your current energy. If you change your energy, these energies can change as well, okay? So let's get started. Now remember, only take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. And also, if you are close to somebody, I could be picking up on their energies instead of yours. Okay? So let's get a card for January. Beautiful. The butterfly spirit. This is transformation is beautiful. Okay? And if you look at all those beautiful butterflies, I think a wonderful energy. Okay, now let's go on to February. Okay. February, mouse spirit. Tend to the small things. Oh, and also, almost forgot. Stay to the end, because at the end I'm going to take a major arcana for every month and see how it fits in with the energies. Okay? Okay, let's get one for March. What energy does Gemini have for March, please? Parrot spirit. Watch your words. That's an interesting card, isn't it? Okay. Let's get one for April. Badger spirit. Be fearless and bold. Okay, these two are almost in contradiction. Watch your words, but be fearless and bold. And also, tend to the small things. And here it's be fearless and bold. You have some interesting contrast going on here. And also, I'm not sure if I said this yet, but don't forget to check your sun, moon, and rising signs for a more complete picture. If I already said that, sorry. Okay, let's get one for May. Giraffe spirit, see the big picture. All right, now on to June. Groundhog spirit. Time to let go. Maybe by seeing the big picture, you realize it's time to let go. Okay, on to July. Dolphin spirit. This and that are true. And after I get the cards laid out and your energies laid out, I'll go through these where they need more explanation, okay? So, whoa. August totally wanted to jump out. Okay, Dragonfly spirit. Truth transcends illusion. And that is a very interesting card to come out next to the Dolphin spirit, or this and that are true. Okay. Now, this one will come out. September. Take a leap of faith. Let's get one for October. Crow spirit. Co-create with spirit. November. Well spirit. Trust the great mystery. Okay, now, finally, one for December. And this one, when to jump out, you have a lot of cards, especially during the last half of the year, that really were adamant about coming out. And this is a wonderful energy, the bee spirit. Sweet results await. So yeah, the last half of your year was very adamant about coming out. And I can't help but show you this card at the bottom of the deck. You have the cow spirit. The miracles are endless. So I don't know if I set this here, can you see it? Sort of. But I'm going to leave it out there for you because I think this is like an overall, because the cards at the bottom of the deck can have an influence over all of the other cards. Or maybe, I know, I'll just set it right here. Okay? So this is like the whole year. This can affect every single month, which is absolutely, positively beautiful. All right. Now let's go ahead and get some energies, overall energies for each month. And we will talk about these as we go along. Okay? So let's get an overall energy for January. I love that cow spirit. It's wonderful that it came out for you, because that means, like I said, it can affect the entire year. So the miracles are going to be endless. Okay, one more. Nope. One more after that. Okay. A beautiful, beautiful energy. This is one of my favorites. I love this energy. Okay, the Six of Water. Children or childhood. Revisiting old dreams or plans. Embracing your inner child. The return of people or romances from your past. Romanticizing how things used to be. Okay? So, you have the butterfly spirit, transformation is beautiful, and the Six of Water. Some other information about this card. It is a card of nostalgia, where you think back about childhood memories or youth, and it brings back this warm, wonderful, feeling that makes you smile. So in that respect, it's beautiful. And also, yes, there could be somebody from the past that comes back. But I think there's more to it than just that. Here, this person is giving this person a flower and a cup. They are sharing and caring. So it's a beautiful energy in that respect, okay? And they're being watched over by the angels. So it's a wonderful energy of caring and sharing. And so it looks like you are transforming, which of course I would say includes December, maybe even prior. You're transforming into this kind of energy, which is sharing and caring. Okay, it's beautiful. Okay, let's go on to February, where you have the mouse spirit. Tend to the small things, which is saying don't let yourself get stressed out over the big things. Take care of the small things. The big things will take care of themselves. Okay? It's a time to just be calm, do the dishes, sweep the floor, that sort of thing. Okay. Renewal. Reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness. Time to head in a new direction. Clarity on your life purpose. In your heart, you know what to do. Okay, so the way I see this, tend to the small things, right? What it looks like to me is you are not going to be busy going out and slaying all kinds of dragons. This is a time to go inward, right? That's why this is coming out like this. Tend to the small things. Spend a lot of time reflecting, going inward, okay? Reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness. That takes time. And it does take some effort to go within. But that's what it's saying. Time to head in a new direction. So that also takes time and effort, going within. Clarity on your life purpose. Same thing. In your heart, you know what to do. But so that's why you have the mouse spirit, tend to the small things, because it's not a time to charge forward. It's a time to go within and get all this figured out. All right? So these two go together beautifully. All right, let's get a card for March. And this one's going to be potentially interesting because your spirit animal is telling you to watch your words. Which is kind of interesting. What does that mean exactly? Maybe this will give us some more information. The Chariot. Well, the Chariot says, rewards that come from hard work, successfully balancing many priorities at once, determination and willpower, public recognition. Okay, this is a very strong energy, which is coming in right after this very meek, mild energy where you spend time contemplating. Okay, and maybe the watch your words part is coming in. Here it says public recognition. So maybe it's not saying watch your words as in don't say bad things. Maybe it's more like you're going to be in the public eye. So word things appropriately, okay? But what this is saying is you have a goal in mind and you are going to go for that goal. It's a strong energy, okay? So this is a beautiful card to get. It's also a major arcana. Beautiful. Now on to the Badger Spirit, be fearless and bold. And it looks like this particular energy fits in very well with the prior month. Okay? Because the Chariot energy is fearless and bold. Okay, here we go. Justice. Be impartial and objective. Stand up for what you believe. Try to see all sides of the situation. You will win if your position is one of integrity. Okay? I can see how that fits beautifully here. Be fearless and bold. Stand up for what you believe. Okay? So, be very strong in this. So this is these are two very strong months right next to each other, March and April. Okay, so May, let's see what we have for May. The Giraffe spirits see the big picture. And every time I'm going to a new month, I keep looking at that cow spirit thinking, what a beautiful spirit to have with you for the whole year. All right. Fits perfectly to me. The Dreamer. A new start. Trust yourself. Push your fears aside and take a leap of faith. Absolutely beautiful. Okay? See the big picture. And have a new beginning. And look back here in the background. You see this angel is watching you and guiding you. So this is a new beginning. All right? This is like the Fool. Have fun. Be excited. Be playful. Be curious. Okay? Trust yourself. And if you have any fears, do push them aside. Take a leap of faith. And here, see the big picture. So if you can do that, combine the two. Look at this from a higher vantage point, and you will see so much more clearly. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so May is a new beginning, one that's filled with excitement. Love it. Okay, on to June, where it says time to let go, the Groundhog Spirit. Celebration. Okay. News worth celebrating. Joyful announcements like engagements, weddings, pregnancy, or graduation. A time for gratitude. Close communities or chosen families. So see here, it's a time to let go. Here it's a time for celebration. So maybe this is referring to part of this month before, time to let go. Have this new beginning and celebrate. And just FYI, energy flows like a stream, like a breeze, all right? So when one month ends and another month begins, that doesn't mean all the energies from the prior month end, okay? Everything continues on until it's done. And that is something that, maybe somewhat in our control and somewhat not in our control. But so something that happens in a month here can influence this and vice versa. And I see that as potentially throughout the year, okay? So let's go on to July, where it says, the dolphin spirit, this and that are true. And what that means is you can have the very same thing. It can be seen in very different ways by different people. Okay? Just an easy example is you have a glass in front of you, and it is a blue glass. And you say, that is a blue glass. Somebody else might come up and say, that is not a blue glass. That is an indigo glass. Or that is a sky blue glass. So it's a very simple example, but that's what it means. So you can have the very same thing, but it can be seen completely different depending on who it is. All right, here we go. Strong energy. Stand up for yourself and your beliefs. Have confidence. Challenge those in power, but also choose your battles wisely. Okay? I can see how this would fit in very well here. Because you might very well believe something to have a certain truth. Somebody else might see it totally in a different way. But I think wisdom says, challenge those in power, but also choose your battles wisely. And that, is very good advice. Okay? Pick and choose your battles wisely. Some things it's better to just walk away and not even mess with it. And other things, it is definitely worth your time and effort. It all depends on what it is and what your beliefs are. But that is a very strong energy for the month. Okay? So now on to August, where it says, Dragonfly Spirit, truth transcends illusion. And this, to me, can make reference to seeing something, thinking it's one way, and then something happens in your life where you realize, oh, no, it's not actually that way. It's this other way. An example would be somebody behaving one way, maybe they're wearing a mask, so to speak, and then you realize later, because of whatever happens, that they really weren't that way at all, that they're totally somebody different. Therein lies this truth, transcends illusion. You will, starting around this time frame, seeing the truth, seeing the bigger picture right here. See the big picture, the giraffe spirit? That's kind of like, goes in very well with this. You will begin to see what is true. That also could apply very well to the month prior. A new beginning. And this is one where you start thinking differently. So fits perfectly. Okay? Brilliant ideas that may need refinement. Overcoming obstacles with faith that everything will work out. Communicate clearly and concisely and remain objective. It's a beautiful new beginning. But I see that as being a perfect match for this. Because the way you were thinking, you are changing. Okay? Or adding to. You're stretching your mind and seeing a bigger picture. So that could totally apply as the month prior. Could also apply here. Okay. Now let's go on to September, where it says, take a leap of faith, the grasshopper spirit, which follows your new beginning. So that could coordinate very well with that month. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. I could easily say, reading's over, reading's done. You have the very best card in the deck. Life is grand. Life is great. Okay? This is the shine your light kind of energy, where you are totally happy, totally content. Everything is abundant and beautiful in your world. Take that leap of faith. Okay? A time of great joy and success. Brilliant epiphanies that lead to magical opportunities. Plans that work out perfectly. Give gratitude to the divine. Absolutely beautiful. So September is going to be a wonderful time. And it looks like August is leading up to that. And in some fashion, so is July. This might not be the type of leading up to that you think. You know, it might be that, oh, you are changing how you feel about something. That's the feeling I'm getting from it. You know, this and that are true. You might believe one way and it might be starting to change, which changes you and creates this new beginning, which brings in this beautiful sun energy. Okay, so on to October. Co-create with spirit. By the way, just to let you know, this is an absolutely beautiful reading so far. Looks like a wonderful upcoming year for you. Not yet. Nope. When the cards don't shuffle smoothly for me, I know it's time to keep shuffling until they smooth out in a certain way. Then I know it's time to pick that card. That's why sometimes I go quickly and sometimes it takes me a minute. Just thought I'd let you know that. We want the right card, don't we? Yes, we do. Ah, beautiful. Okay. One of water. A beautiful new emotional experience. A romantic relationship or deep friendship. Awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual insights. A love letter or a new home. And it's with co-create with spirit. Absolutely beautiful energy. This is the same as the Ace of Cups. So far, August through October are absolutely beautiful. This beginning of thinking in a new way, stretching your mind. And here, a beautiful new emotional experience, one that's filled with happiness, joy, and love. And sandwiched between that is the sun, which, you know, radiates out. So, beautiful time. Okay, now on to November. Trust the great mystery. All right. Uh-oh. Okay, this is the Five of Air, which is the same as the Five of Swords. An unwise choice. There's a better way that will make you happier. Avoid people who lack integrity or who have questionable motives. Trust the great mystery. If you see something like this happening and you recognize it, go in the other direction, okay? It's not wise to be in this situation. And this is the only card that you've had throughout this entire reading where there's a cautionary tale, okay, where there's caution that's attached. And this is up to you, right? Do not allow yourself to be involved with questionable situations or people. It will not serve you, okay? Trust the great mystery. If you see something like this, don't go around it. Go the other way, all right? Now, if something happens that you find yourself in the middle of something like this, well, life goes on. You just steer yourself in a different direction, okay? You know, things happen. So you could find yourself there. Just, if that happens, switch course, go in another direction. Okay, now on to December. Sweet results await. Okay, what this is saying is that you are developing something, and it could be anything. It could be your way of thinking. It could be a product. It could be anywhere in between. But what you are doing is you are taking something and working on it over and over and over again until you get it to the point where you feel it is perfect. At least perfect for you. Exactly the way you want it. Okay? Like I said, it could be a product. It could be a book. It could be a way of thinking. It could be anything. But the point here is that you work on it until you get it perfected for you. And the bee spirit below says sweet results await. So you're quite effective in this. Okay. So there are your 12 months. So we can talk about them very quickly. And then, remember I said the bonus at the end is we get to take some major arcana and give one for each month to see how it interacts with what you have. Okay? So January, beautiful energy, transformation. You're transforming out of whatever was, say December, November, whatever it was prior, into this beautiful energy of caring, sharing, compassion, and with a dash of nostalgia. And it can also say that somebody from your past is coming back in some way. You know, maybe email, maybe pop up at your door. Who knows? And then in February, this is a time for you to go inside, not to be out and about everywhere with lots of energy. The mouse spirit, tend to the small things. Allow yourself to go inside and make adjustments where required, okay, or where needed, all right? Reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness, and I think that's a big one. Time to head in a new direction. So it's kind of like a new start. Clarity on your life purpose. In your heart, you know what to do. It's a beautiful energy. And I think the mouse spirit goes with it wonderfully. Just kind of pitter-putter around. Take time, lots of time in February to straighten out a lot of internal things, okay? March. I love that. What's your words? March is very different from February. It's very action-oriented. And the Chariot is a very strong card. So, do take advantage of the time here in February, because March is going to be a lot different. This is rewards that come from hard work, successfully balancing many priorities at once, determination and willpower, and public recognition. Like I said, that might be where the parrot spirit comes in with watch your words. Not that you're saying anything wrong, but that if you're in the public eye, you are going to tend to speak differently than if you're talking to, say, your friends. So I think that's actually what this is talking about, okay? Very strong energy. It's one of determination where you are going forward and you are going to get there, okay? So January, calm and beautiful. February, very introspective and working through internal items. March, it starts to really get busy. April, be fearless and bold. And it's coupled with justice. And justice is also a strong card. It is one of balance too. And it says be impartial and objective. Stand up for what you believe. Okay? Make for sure your position is one of integrity. Be fearless and bold. And go with the truth. All right? And I do also see balance here. Okay, May, see the big picture. And this is beautiful. Have this new beginning. Be the dreamer. Be the fool. Have this new start. Trust yourself. If you have any fears, push them aside. And take that leap of faith. This is absolutely awesome. See, May's awesome. Because you're supposed to go into this with curiosity and excitement and spontaneity and have fun. So this looks to be an awesome month. Okay, June, time to let go. So it might be time to let go of whatever is prior to this, whatever is in the past, whatever does not serve you. And it also is telling you this is a time to celebrate, okay? And close communities. So one thing I like about this image is you see this female here, and she's dancing. And if you notice, the two that are dancing with her are angels. And I just find that beautiful. But it is a time of celebration. You're letting go of something. And right here, you know, it talks about letting go of your fears. Have this new beginning. So this might be referring to that. Let it go of whatever is before this new beginning and celebrate. I think it's a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous month. August. I think this is also where a big transformation happens. This and that are true. Stand up for yourself and your beliefs. Have confidence. Challenge those in power, but also choose wisely. Huge, I think, because I really do think it means that. Remember, this and that are true. So do be strong, but make for sure, if you are defending something, that it's really what you believe. And then next, in August, truth transcends illusion. You are going to see the bigger picture. Okay? You're going to see things in a whole new light, which creates a new way of being for you. Okay? September, absolutely beautiful. Take that leap of faith. Allow this sun to come into your life and make it wonderful. Okay? A time of great joy and success, brilliant epiphanies that lead to magical opportunities, plans that work out perfectly, and gratitude to the divine. You cannot get any better than this. Okay? It's absolutely beautiful. And I'd say it's no coincidence that it falls right in the middle of these 3 months where on either side you have a new beginning. New way of thinking. And your emotions. Okay? This is, I could see this being a lot of in your head. New way of thinking. This is a lot in your heart. So, new, a whole quarter of the year, bringing in this new beautiful energy. Co-create with spirit. And this could also mean a new relationship and psychic abilities or spiritual insights. Okay? So, August, September, October to me would be months to really pay attention to. So with this wonderful month of May. Okay, now on to November. Trust the Great Mystery. This is the only card that you have throughout all 12 months that could be a challenge. An unwise choice. So make for sure in November that you do your research, that you think things through, you go within, use your intuition, okay? And make wise decisions. Of all the months, this would be the month that I would say use caution, okay? You don't want to find yourself in a position like this, you know, where you feel, you know, the look on here is like you're being scammed, you know? Is that you? Is that you? Could that be you? I don't know. But I do know this is an unwise place to find yourself. So do use caution, okay? So November, think things through before you act. I'm putting a big ding ding here, okay? Now in December, sweet results await. Love that, bee spirit. And here, you are working on something to the point of perfecting it, which is beautiful. What it is, I do not know. You will. Okay. Beautiful year. And don't forget the cow spirit. The miracles are endless throughout the year. So this whole year is like a blessed year. Make for sure November falls in that blessed year part, okay? So now let's go ahead and get these bonus major arcana and see how they fit in with each month. And then we'll be done. These are kind of long readings, so I'll try to hurry up. Okay, this wanted to jump out. The Hierophant. Okay, the Hierophant is a learning energy. It's one where you learn more from an official source. So, transformation, this beautiful nostalgic energy, but maybe this is part of preparing yourself for, say, February and on. You're learning, but you could also be learning about this too. But that is a learning energy, okay? More of an official kind. Now let's see what we have for February. And February is one where you're supposed to, you know, tend to small things. Go inside and get your life all figured out. The World. Beautiful. This is saying it's a completion of a cycle successfully. So it fits perfectly to me. You go in, you figure out your world, your life, which creates a successful completion up to date, which is a new beginning. Okay? You complete something, you begin something. And this also tends to say that it's like the world is your oyster. What do you want to do? Where do you want to go from here? Fits beautifully. Okay. On to March. And March is where you're really starting to pick up some speed. The Chariot. Watch your words. You're determined. Okay. Let's see what we have. Justice. Interestingly enough, you have Justice in the very next month. So maybe this is saying balance. Right there are scales. It also says, of course, if somebody has wronged you, justice is there to set things right. But I tend to think there might be something to the balance portion of this. On to April, where you have Justice and the Badger spirit of being fearless and bold. The Chariot. Okay, this is really interesting to me. You might as well just merge these 2 months because you have Justice and Justice. Here you have the Chariot and the Chariot. So maybe these are like the 2 months, March and April, but maybe they should just be blended into one. You even have Watch Your Words, which is a strong statement. Be fearless and bold. Strong statement. So I would say March and April is probably blended. Okay? Very interesting. Okay, on to May, which is the new beginning, the dreamer, the fool, and seeing the big picture. What do we have? The Wheel of Fortune, beautiful, which is another new beginning. This is a fortunate new beginning for you, okay? The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. So that is 2 new beginnings in the month of May. So not only are you supposed to go out, have fun, excitement, and be curious, it's also going to be very fortunate. Now on to June. It says time to let go, and it's also time to celebrate. Okay. Beautiful. You have the star. And I would say this let go is talking about, you know, you're having this new beginning. And remember, energies, they can merge and blend. Okay? Let go of the old. Bring in the new. And the star energy is a powerful energy. It is one where you are supposed to be your authentic self, okay? It's a powerful time for inspired action. Be open to possibility and stay true to who you are. Have faith and trust in the universe. And if you do that, you will share in its gifts and blessings, okay? So you have this new beginning. And I think it extends on into year. So now let's go down to July. And July is the one, it's a very strong month. Okay? And it's also one where this and that are true. And I think you are figuring out what is true for you. And it also says to pick and choose your battles wisely. The Lovers. That's a very interesting card to come out here. This and that are true. Okay. The Lovers. It's talking about having an extremely important romantic relationship. But it also tends to say in there that there might very well be an important choice that has to be made. And only you will know. Okay. So on to August, which is a new beginning, and where truth transcends illusion. It is a new way of thinking for you. Temperance, balance, and harmony. Beautiful. Okay. Now let's see what September has. The moon. So you have the sun and the moon and the star. And they say when you get those 3, it's a very auspicious time. Okay? This is in the first 6 months. This is in the last 6 months. And these are within 4 months of each other. But they say it's very auspicious. It's very strong. So that's beautiful. And it also says here to use your intuition. But so another representation of this being a beautiful year for you. And don't forget the cow spirit. Miracles are endless. Okay, now on to October. Co-create with spirit and another beautiful beginning. One where it could be a relationship, but it's definitely heart-centered. Okay? The Magician. This is saying you can create whatever you want to create. Bring your desired reality into being. Okay? You have all the magic, all the practicality, everything you need. You can do this. And I find that a fascinating card. Okay, now on to November, where it says trust the great mystery. And the only card throughout your entire year where there could be a potential issue. Might not happen at all. I think if it does happen, it's only because I don't say you get blindsided, but you don't see the truth, because if you saw the truth, you wouldn't be a part of that, right? Strength. So what this makes me think, you might very well not find yourself in this position. You are very strong. You tend to show your strength through kindness and compassion. But do not be mistaken. When the lion needs to come out, the lion comes out. So, that and or if you do find yourself in this position, which I really tend to think you probably won't, but if you do, you are very strong. You will find your way right back out of it. Okay, on to December. Sweet results await. And this is where you're learning any and everything you can about a subject and finally honing it. And it's work that you love. Whoa, so this jumped right out. Judgment. Beautiful. This is saying that you are going through an awakening, a huge awakening, where you're tuning into a higher frequency. The new expanded you. So that could be what this is that you are perfecting, okay? And since we did the bottom of the deck here, we might as well do the bottom of the deck here, right? The Fool, which is right here. So, beautiful. It is. Have fun, be spontaneous, love the process. And you do have a very beautiful year. So I hope you totally enjoy your 2022. The only cautionary month would be this brief time in November, and you have the Strength card to go with it. Shouldn't be an issue. And you have the Cow Spirit. Miracles are endless throughout the year. Beautiful. Congratulations, by the way. I love this reading. Okay, let's get one charm. We would get 12, but we'd be here for another hour, okay? And this is where the universe likes to tease me, so if I'm going to get teased, this is where it'll happen. We had two. They were stuck together, kind of. Okay. Beautiful. Whoops. This is like a baby buggy, right? So what this always means to me is you're starting something new. And it is something that is very valuable and precious to you, okay? So it's probably your creation. And when you take the time and effort to create something, you truly care about it. Okay? Beautiful. I'm going to set it right here so you can see it. And here, a stethoscope. This is, what this says to me is periodically check in with yourself. Okay? Like the heartbeat of the nation. This is the heartbeat of you in your year. Check in with yourself and see how things are going. And if they're going the way you want, wonderful. If they're a little off center for what you want, just correct your course. Okay, and continue on. But I think it also says, look in now and then, because what you are going to find, you will be very happy with. Okay, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this. And if you did, please give it a like, share, comment, etc. And I hope you have a wonderful 2022. Much love. Bye.